Sagittariuses. Sages are interesting. I keep telling everyone like kiss your Sag because they're going to leave. Like they're about to, I think, shift. They are social butterflies and they're about to fly to a new garden, I think. So, enjoy them while you got them. The North Node in Aries is in their house of love. So I think Sagittarius are about to fall in love or follow their heart or fall in love with something. And the South Node in Libra is like get to leave behind probably a group or association or a group of friends or a place in society. I think they're also moving on to new economic potential because Pluto has been in 15 years in their house of finances and money. So I think that they finally have money down. Sagittarius were always like, buddy, can you spare a dime after they paid for everyone's drinks at the bar? So they've always been sort of that person. So I think we're looking at a new Sagittarius, model coming out here. The resolutions I gave for them was, um, live a life of ease is the first thing, and choose only my favorites. So live a life of ease in the sense of, I think they tend to stress out a little bit. They obviously overthink it. They over philosophize it. It's just like, go ahead and take the easy route. Just because you take the path of least resistance doesn't mean you're lazy. It's basically what I'm saying. So live the life of ease and to choose only their favorites. I think that's a real key of intelligence because Sages can pretty much get along with everyone. Like they will end up, if you see them at a party, they'll end up talking to everyone there. They have no class distinctions or whatever. And because they get along with everyone, I think sometimes they don't pick their favorites. So I'm saying to them with the North Node in Aries, it's like, it's time to pick your absolute favorite because I think it ends up inspiring everyone. What are your thoughts with Sagittarius?
I mean, you just confirmed something major for me. I've been doing these Sagittarius readings where it's like I see this reunion and then someone leaving the door. I literally have been saying this in Sagittarius readings, and it's like you reunite with your family who's maybe like a little bit toxic, and you have the reunion. It's nice, and then you walk away, and that's it. So wow, yeah, that blew my mind. But
Wow.
for them, I just have work hard, play hard. That was like the only thing that popped into my head for Sagittarius. So I think that also. I keep getting these things about side hustles for Sagittarius. So if you have a side hustle that you want to turn into something full time, then, now might be the time for you to do that.
Astrology affirms that Jupiter and Uranus are in their house of work and daily life. So I think I think they fall into routines in their daily life. They're so spontaneous and they'll try things off the cuff and do things other people wouldn't do. And they can do that because they're so routine based in their other parts of their life, like jobs or whatever. And Jupiter and Uranus is saying, okay, it's time to mix that up and find a lifestyle that you really enjoy, which I think is that side hustle or doing something you've always wanted on the side and moving forward. And, relationships, I say, are around the corner for Sagittarius. When Jupiter goes into Gemini, they're going to be really prime for relationships. And the first thing will be is a tour of exes. So if you start seeing a lot of exes showing up, that's because you're ready to move on to a new relationship. And I think that might be happening for the Sagittarius.
Yeah, and Sag, I tell you to experiment all the time, and so I think it's because I think the frustration for Sagittarius is throwing stuff at the wall. It doesn't work, but needing, I think you need to keep throwing stuff at the wall until you find something that does.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is I think the thing about Sag is you don't have to know, like for the rest of the Sages love to know, like they love to know. But here's a little secret that Chris and I can share with you. We didn't know when we got started. We just started and
Yeah.
we figured it out as we went along. So I think for Sagittarius is give yourself permission to learn as you go. You don't have to know everything out of the gate. I think is one of the keys wisdom for points for them.
It's